Harry Kane looked heartbroken and he was in tears when they got knocked out of the Champions League. I don't know what that means for him and his legacy heading forward. I think he had hopes for Ballon d'Or and stuff like that. And in as much as he has scored 1 billion goals in Bundesliga, no one really cares, to be honest. And I don't know what you think about, did the tears, did him crying mean know that he'll never be elevated to that elite level, even with this Bundesliga winning? Or do you think it was just like that moment out of the Champions League? Because he didn't cry in the finals. I don't remember him crying against
No,
Liverpool.
I think winning Champions League is not something that comes frequently. And at his age, and also the fact that Bayern have not really confirmed that he's going to stay.
Yeah,
Maybe this was the shot. This was
yeah,
the shot. And he knew that if Bayern face Arsenal in the finals, like it's not a game. When you're a Bayern player, you don't go into that game saying we are losing this game
yeah,
because it's not that Arsenal were clear favorites of Bayern. Yeah, if you're a Bayern player, you're saying that if I beat PSG, then I have a good fighting chance against Arsenal, and then
yeah,
the World Cup is coming.
yeah,
But even if I don't win the World Cup and I manage to get something, I manage to get a win against Arsenal, maybe the person that wins World Cup does not win. Uh, uh,
yeah. He's not among the contenders. Yeah,
yeah, not among the
yeah,
contenders,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then the Ballon d'Or is there. Uh,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
I think if Harry Kane won this Champions League, he comes back to England and chases Alan Shearer's legacy. So I think that was a big opportunity missed for him. And now with the future uncertain, you know, very few people give too much credit to Bundesliga.
Yeah.
At least he's won something, but it's still it has elevated him a little bit, but it doesn't put him in the conversations with the likes of Wayne Rooney. Uh,
Yeah.
you win Champions League and then you come back and catch Alan Shearer, then you start talking about the best English striker, but he still remains behind the likes of Wayne Rooney at this point, and that's disappointing for him.
Do you think it would have been easier for it would have been better for his legacy? Because I think people like Barcelona would still sign him if he had stayed in the Premier League for those 3 years, and for sure would have covered the goals. Then at around this age, he had somewhere like Barcelona or even the Bayern. Or yeah, like considering the 3 years, just honestly, it it's almost like down the drain. He was on a good trajectory to break the record for the PL record, and then he opted to take this chance to do this, and there was no Champions League. And because he looked really emotional, it looked like there was so much in his head, and I was just trying to think like, and all this that's happening with Harry Kane. I think I don't know. Yeah,
Now, if you look at it from that angle, I have to agree because if he caught up with Alan Shearer for these 3 years, that will be big. The only thing is that people started talking about you have these goals, but you have won nothing, and that conversation of you've won nothing was getting too loud and too loud. Like, yo, you have the goals, but what have you won? Like, what have these goals achieved? So that conversation was beginning to get louder. So I think the pressure to get hands on something. I think if a team like Man City had come for him, he would have considered it
yeah,
because he would have had the goals and would have put hands on something. So I really think that the biggest thing that pushed him uh, out of England was to win trophies. But at the same time, I like your first argument because Harry Kane never said not Manchester United,
Mhm.
and Manchester United was not in a title winning form by that time. But he never
Yeah,
said not Manchester United. It's
yeah.
just that that fraud Eric Ten Hag decided to go for Hoyland only, uh,
Holland.
yeah, which was almost 90 million, and like 40 million more would have got a new Harry Kane.
Yeah,
Yeah, so and Harry Kane was open for that. So I have a feeling that the Alan Shearer record was also high on his list, and he might regret having left England because the Bundesliga trophies will not be very much respected in England,
No.
and then he might not catch up with Alan Shearer. But
Yeah.
I don't rule out him coming back to England and chasing those goals if a team like Barcelona doesn't come for him to replace Lewandowski.